Are you guys ready for the game?
I'm ready.
It is a hot day. Try to stay cool out here. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am getting ready because, as I always am, I'm going to a baseball game. So I'm going to a baseball game today with my family. And today it's the Cubs versus Sox game, which is a pretty big deal here in Chicago. So it's when the South Side and the North Side teams play against each other. So our city is pretty divided on who's a Sox fan and who's a Cubs fan. So anytime that the teams get together to play, it's a pretty big turnout. So I have some family members that are Sox fans, and then I have some that are Cubs fans. So that is what I'm planning on doing today. I just took a shower. I had some lunch because I started my day super late. I was exhausted and my body was just like, I don't want to move. I want to stay here. So it kind of dried out a little bit. I'm about to straighten my hair. It's not that hot or humid today in Chicago, thank goodness, because it's been pretty crazy weather. So I'm about to straighten my hair, get ready, and get on out of here because it's going to be a long day. I do also want to just take a moment to talk about the tool that I'm going to use today. So this is the Dyson Airstrait. This tool pretty much dries your hair while at the same time straightens it. And it's just such a cool and unique two-in-one tool. Usually you have to blow dry your hair before you go in with the flat iron. This one does not have any hot plates. It is just air that flows through these vents here. The tool is blowing into your hair to then like straighten it out. So you kind of move down and it will give you such a sleek, smooth, frizz-free straight hair once you pass it through your whole head. It's also nice because if you close the tool, you start getting the air that comes out through these vents. You can always use it as like a blow dryer, so I like to use the crown of my head. I like to close this and kind of blow dry the top here before I go in and do the straightening. You can use this on wet or dry hair. I have honestly not used it with dry hair yet. I've only used it with wet hair. I feel like my hair stays straight longer and it eliminates a step, so it's a time saver. It is pretty costly, but again, I'm telling you, this was well worth the buy. So yeah, I'm about to get ready. Look at how straight. Like, what? This tool is like magic, I'm telling you. And I swear to you, no straightener, no nothing, just this tool. And right now I have it plugged in, so right now there's no heat or anything flowing through anywhere in the tool until I close this. Oh, I turned it off. I turned it off because I was done. So if I set it down, it shuts off. So when it's on your counter, it's off, so the heat is not constantly flowing through the tool. But when I pick it up, it turns on, and that's when you can close it and blow dry your hair. So, see, just picked it up. I can close it to blow dry. Or I can pass it through my hair. And it just leaves your hair so straight, so frizz-free. I honestly go in with like a hair oil to smooth out a few of these hairs out. But throughout the day, especially at the top and the crown of my head, I don't have any of those little frizzy hairs sticking out. But no, I'm telling you, no straightener. Look how... This only took me like 10 minutes. It was so quick, so easy, and that's because my hair was already semi-dry. But now I could just do my makeup, and that's just gonna take me another maybe 15-20 minutes, and I am out of here. I am officially ready. Did something super simple, but in case it gets too hot, I'm gonna take a little clip so I can clip my hair up, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So I'm gonna get out of here and go watch some baseball and have some beers.
Another day, another game. Last time we came to the Sox Stadium, they were gone. We didn't get to have any. If you're ever in Chicago, this is the best popcorn ever. Grandpa. A ver tus manos.
Ahí límpiese la paga de los This is how you eat it. Caramel and cheese at the same time.
A fresh coffee in the morning. It's like the warmest feeling ever. I am exhausted. I feel like my social battery is like at its lowest. My body's feeling achy. I hold a lot of stress on my shoulders and on my back, so I'm feeling it. I had a family event yesterday at the Cubs game, and then last weekend I also had like a soccer game with my family. I had our family reunion. I'm pretty extroverted, but I do enjoy being an introvert, being home alone, being home with my pets, and just enjoying that time by myself. So yeah, today's one of those days where I just don't feel like doing anything, which is so weird because it's Saturday and it's summertime in Chicago. There's always something happening, but this summer for me was a little different just because there's a lot of change. There's a lot happening in my personal life. There were a lot of things that I wanted to do this summer and I wanted to accomplish, but I think just with change and things happening and having to readapt to this change, I think just shook things up a little bit. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not. I feel at peace. I feel I'm in a state of reflectiveness. I've been reflecting a lot. I've been journaling more, and been thinking about calling my therapist back. So I do go to therapy. I haven't been to therapy in the past like 6 months, I want to say. No, I think it's been a year. Officially, yeah, I think it's been a year since I last went to therapy, and I love my therapist. She's amazing, and she pretty much gave me the tools I needed to just navigate myself in this journey we call life. And there have been some things that have came up in my life where I feel I feel like I need some guidance on how to navigate. So I've been thinking about hitting her back up and just regaining some tools to help me as I move forward. But yeah, that's kind of where my headspace is at, where I am physically, mentally, emotionally. But nonetheless, super happy and grateful. I feel like every day I wake up with just a grateful heart. I always say something that I'm grateful for, whether it be, you know, another day that I get to live, whether it be the air I breathe or this amazing coffee I am so grateful for. It is a little chilly outside this morning, so this coffee is like really hitting the spot. And I have a few errands I wanted to run, but honestly I just don't feel like doing anything. Today's that day where I had an idea of, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, this, and that, and I wake up and my body's like, nah, we're not doing any of that. But I'm learning to accept that things don't always turn out the way they're planned. So originally in my mind, I'm like, okay, in the morning I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna run over to Target, I do have to go to Ulta, and like get everything done by noon. And I wake up and I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. But just because I'm not gonna get it done before noon doesn't mean I can't do it later in the day when I feel a little bit more refreshed. So it's kind of how I'm thinking about doing my days, just flipping it, chilling during the day, and then later in the afternoon when I'm feeling a little bit more rested, I can go run my errands. But before, I used to say, well, I didn't go by noon, so I guess I'm not gonna do it today. No. Same thing with the gym. I do that with the gym. If I don't go early in the morning, I'm like, oh well, I'm not gonna gym today. No, I still have lunchtime that I can go, and I still have after work that I can go. So I have no excuse. Like, this is just me coming up with excuses on why I can't do things, and I'm not doing that anymore. We're not making excuses here. And the game was so fun. I went with my mom, and she had actually bought tickets for the fathers in our lives. So two of my uncles, my grandpa, my boyfriend did join us as well, and then my stepdad. So this was their Father's Day gift. Last night it was at Guaranteed Rate Field, and it was such a good game. Like, the Cubs were killing it in the beginning. They were up 6 runs, and then the Sox, they surprised me. They came up and it was like 7-6. We were in the last inning, and we were just like, okay, the Sox have a chance to like get some runs here. But they didn't. The Cubs barely won. It was such a good game, and it's always fun. Like, you get a mix of people. There's some people who take the sport very seriously and get very mad if anyone ever brings up anything about their sports team. So there were a couple arguments in the stadium. My family is also, I have my mom and my stepdad are Sox fans, so it's always nice for us to kind of get together and be like, what happened to your team? Like, they're not doing so well. And then once they started picking up runs, like, my stepdad's looking back like, what happened to your Cubs, like your Cubs players, blah, blah, blah. So it's always nice and fun, like, just to kind of banter with each other about that. And it was just such a good bonding moment. My grandpa had a great time. It was his first time there at the stadium. And we were just laughing, we were cheering, we were bonding, and that's just what I love. And there's been a lot of family time this year. Any moment or chance we get to come together as a family, we take it. And more than ever, we've been closer. Tomorrow we're also having a family brunch where we're kind of all bringing in dishes, and we're having mimosas and just being together as family. I think we have such a strong bond, and we just want to keep that bond going. So yeah, that is kind of what's happening in my life, what's been happening in the last week. I just wanted to get in front of the camera and sit down and chat. I don't know. I am about to go get my day started. About to have some breakfast. I'm going to finish my cafecito. It's not as hot. It's like perfect temperature now. Before it was a little hot where I had to sip it, but I'm gonna finish my cafecito, have some breakfast, and just chill, and then we'll see where it goes from there. You guys, what is happening? I feel like Halloween sets earlier and earlier every year. Like, what? I mean, I guess we're 2 months away, but that is just, I'm blown away. That's like this is the earliest I've ever seen Halloween stuff up. And it's open. I'm still trying to make it through summer, y'all. What? I just tried this medium to tan peach, and it was pretty spot on, so that's the one I'm gonna take. Medium to tan peach.
I also want to try the concealer. I'm thinking a tan neutral would be more my shade. Here it is, tan neutral. So there's the complexion crush full, or there's the serum concealer. And I went for the complexion crush. I don't know about this one. It is good if you have like dry under eyes or dry skin in general, but getting this tinted moisturizer. You can never go wrong with the tinted moisturizer. Okay, I got a primer, picked up some cheek, and then some bronzer. Got my eyebrows. I'm so happy. I can't wait to show you guys what I got. I was in there trying everything. It got, I need to, these glasses, it sucks being blind, but I need them to see. They kept falling off as I was trying makeup, but I got my Ulta orange bag. I'm always so happy when I go shopping at Ulta. And guys, if you don't have the points reward system, you need to get it, because like the more money you spend, the more points you get back, and then the more money you can use to redeem on future purchases. So I have so many points, but you can always pick and choose how many points you want to use on your purchase. And I didn't want to fully use all my points because I wanted to save some for later when I do some more shopping. But out of everything that I got, my total was at like 160. I used some points and I got my total down to like 57, 53, which is like not bad at all. And I still have enough points for future purchases. Plus I ended up getting points on this purchase. So it's just like you're constantly racking up and using points. It's amazing. Like if you guys don't have the point system, you have to get on it. And it's always nice because in the bottom of the receipt, it'll tell you like your rewards, where your standing is, and your point in the point system, and then the breakout of how the points were distributed and redeemed, and how many points you have expiring, etc., which is nice. It has like a little like overview here, so I always look at that. But you can always review on the app. The app is so helpful. But I was taking my sweet time. I was really excited about this Ulta collection. Their formulation previous to the repack and like the reformulation was so good, so I'm pretty excited to try. I do have some on my face though. I didn't clean it off, but you see I have like a little bit of shimmer here, some bronzer that I was like playing around with. So I'm thinking of doing like a full face, like kind of get ready with me using only Ulta products. So watch my next video. That's when I'll be doing the big reveal and just kind of like first impressions on everything that I bought. Super affordable too. Like I think the most expensive item that I got was the eyeshadow palette, which was 20 bucks, but everything else was less than like $15-12. And when I do my first impression, I can kind of go through like what the item is and then the price point, but super affordable, guys. So I'm super excited to try it. And that's just going to, that's how I'm gonna end my day. I'm like so happy. This morning I was so tired, so lazy. I got my massage, I got my little bit of retail therapy, and now I'm just ready to chill the rest of my day. Watch some TV, catch up on some shows, pour myself a little glass of wine, and call it a day. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me, join me on my life journey. Still figuring it out, but we'll figure it out together. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.